Hi everyone, my name is Mama AZRI by KAMARULZAMAN. I'm from class JCDRM2465B. So, I'm going to present my individual assignment video, which is Minimax regret rule. But first, why it is Minimax regrets rule are? It's a decision-making strategy aims to minimize the worst-case regret by selecting the option with the lowest maximum regret. Other than to obtain the best decision, the Minimax regret rule could create the clear difference between the payoff from the best decision and other decision payoffs. Now let's move on to the elements of Minimax regret rule. First is state of nature. A finite set of possible future situations is defined that presenting a different state that impacting the decision outcome. Next is alternative, an available decision choice to the decision maker that include numerous options for decision maker to consider. Next is Minimax strategy. The effectiveness of Minimax regret rules could be the worst of situation choices contained in the cases if a strong situation to be considered. Objective functions aim to minimize the maximum regret through the entire alternative by the least maximum regret. And lastly, regret functions, comparing the alternative with the Minimax regret value to the best possible decision. Now let's move on to the example that related to the Minimax regret rule. A person was planning to having a dinner at a restaurant. He has surveyed 3 different restaurants, restaurant A, B, and C. Each restaurant contains a different outcome. To him, food and services was his main outcomes, plus the convenient crowded status and distance was his second choices outcome. According to this question, I'm using the decision matrix method. Step 1. I'm identifying the state of nature with the textual outcome, which is food, service, crowded status, convenient, and distance. Step 2. I'm designing my scoring system, applying 3 as the most important, 2 acceptable, and 1 least important. Step 3. I'm assigning the factors with weight, which is food and service 3, crowded status and convenient 2, and distance 1. Step 4. I'm adding the table of state of nature and alternative with the actual outcome, which can be taken based on the step 1 that has been mentioned. Step 5. Rate the alternative regarding to your basic yet common sense thinking as following the tables below. And lastly, total up the scores. So the total score of restaurant B has the highest score, which is 31. Following right behind that is restaurant A 26 and restaurant C 24. So based on the schedule just now, the best decision was restaurant B with the total score is 31. Since restaurant B provides the delicious food with the excellent service, even with crowded yet spacious environment and the location was near from his home. As a conclusion, the Minimax regret rule can be applied in personal decision making, specifically for deciding on a career, investments, or repurchases. It enables people to think about the possible regrets linked with various choices, assisting them in selecting action that match their risk tolerance and long-term goals. These are references I use in my assignment. That's all for me. Thank you for watching.